Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are happy and healthy. So this is my recorded video after 22 months of my hair transplant, and this is video in full wet hair. So after drying hair looks dense and the volume and density looks better. So I wanted to show you clean and honest result in wet hair just after coming out of shower. So I was really busy in buying house in USA and doing some professional certification and some other personal work, so I didn't get time to upload any videos, but now I'll try to upload video quite frequently. So this is 22 months hair transplant result, and you can see there is some a gap in the temporal corners, but overall density is okay. And you can see that here it's the gap. If I show you result like this, it looks better in white hair, but here is some gap because of low density packed hair transplant. Here this side you see it's kind of okay, but still hair transplant was not done in density. So this is my result in totally wet hair. So there is some density issue, but overall I do my hairstyling like this so that I get full coverage. So you can see that few YouTubers do show their transplant result in conditioned and dry hair, so it looks obviously more dense. But I'm showing you honest result in wet hair, how it looks like. So this is how the density is looking like from front. There was no transplant done in crown area because of the shortage of graft during hair transplant. So that's why there's no point of showing any hair transplant result in crown area. So this is how my hair looks like in wet hair. You can see that there is some density issue in the temporal corners. Other YouTubers press their hair, do hair powder, show their hair transplant result in low lighting condition with hair powder and after conditioning, so it obviously look good. But this is how I am showing you honest result in wet hair. And I have density issue, that's why I do hairstyling like this, so make it full coverage. So this is how my donor area is looking like in wet hair. I have seen few hair transplant result where the donor area was really looking over harvested. In my case only 2500 or something around 2000 grafts were transplanted, so I don't have too much density issue in donor area. This is how the crown area is looking like. So I don't discuss much about it because there was no transplant done because of the doctor's mistake. So now I will show you my hair transplant result in dry hair. So this is how they look like after drying the hair. You can see that I do my hairstyling like this because of the density issue in the temporal corner. I requested a hair transplant surgeon to do density transplant in the front and coverage in the crown area, but he could do only coverage in front part, and there were no grafts left during hair transplant result to do the transplant in crown area. So this is how I do my hairstyling after drying my hair. So you can see that okay, there is kind of enough coverage. So this is how my hairstyle looks like after hiding all the thinning part in the frontal area, and so that I can get a full coverage and a decent hairstyle. So this is how my hairstyling is in dry hair. So you can see that in the front part, because of I don't know if my hair are kind of wavy or there was some angle issue because in the hair transplant, but the front hair are always like this wave pattern. I cannot do my hairstyle like full combing my hair towards the back or something else. This is the natural flow I wanted to give in my hairstyle, and this is the way, this is the hair which is always standing and in a wave pattern. I can, whatever I do, they will always be in the wave pattern. This is how my donor area looks like after drying my hair. So I can clearly feel that the density has reduced after hair transplant, but still I can feel that there are enough hair so that my donor area is not looking very bald or very thin. It is still looking decent. So this is how I comb my hair and hide all the thinning spots so that I can see full coverage. You can see that the thinning part of the crown is not visible from certain angles. It is only visible from the top part, or if you look at I mean from a certain angle, or if you look totally from the top side to my hair, then only the crown area is looking visible. Apart from that, the frontal part, it looks like full coverage. And there is some gap because of low density hair transplant. That's why I always recommend to choose a hair transplant clinic which can do the transplant according to your expectation, or at least tell you or make you set the right expectation. In my case, the hair transplant surgeon promised me a lot but couldn't deliver even half of it. That's why I always recommend to choose hair transplant clinic wisely, where you can trust the doctor. So this is how the density is looking like in dry hair. You can see there is kind of okay density, not too much, but this area you can see there is little thinning. So that's why I comb my hair like this. to avoid this is the place where little thinning, or you can say the low density hair transplant result is. If I show my hair transplant like this, like other YouTubers do hair powder and promote some cleaning, I don't want to do that deceptive kind of hair transplant showing. I'm showing you my result honestly. Whatever the result honestly is, I'm showing you. I'm trying to I do not also recommend, depending too much on medication. So this is result, hair transplant result without minoxidil and finasteride. This is how the crown area is looking like after drying my hair. It is clearly visible, and because of the camera and the lighting, the skin part is becoming more visible because it try to beautify your video footage. So but because of doctor mistake, there were not enough grafts left to transplant in the crown area. There was shortage of graft because of miscalculation, so there is no point of talking about it. But this frontal and the midsection hair transplant I am maintaining totally by diet. I am not taking any minoxidil or finasteride. I totally do not believe in depending on medication too much. So this is totally natural hair transplant result, totally based on diet and multivitamin tablet which I keep taking from time to time. So this is how my hair transplant result looks like after 22 months without dependency on any medication. I hope you like this video. I hope you got some useful information. Please give me your feedback, give me a like and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching.